Doesn't it look overdue?
Baby, come down, calm down.
Your hair just has lines for your ponytail.
The only sad part about this is that there's no woman next to me.
That's the sad part.
No, not sad.
It's not sad.
How come that's
I can't wait to talk about this on the stream.
what?
I have questions to ask you.
Are we streaming?
Yeah, we're streaming. It's been started.
Why don't you just go ahead and ask him?
I was gonna
Oh,
go.
I didn't know where we were going.
I'll put it on the story real quick. Get the backwoods out of there.
Wait, hair.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
What's up with me, Benny?
Benny, ¿qué onda?
What's up, Vision Brody?
Benny, what video were you just watching on YouTube right now? Cause now, unless you got the notification that we were live.
Gang. What's up, D'Angelo?
What it do? What it do?
Yeah,
So-
Brody.
This from Brody up in the damn chat.
Brody, you have a typo on your Instagram app, man. It's VISON, Brody.
He has a Bison Brody.
Bison Brody. L.O. Witterson.
D'Angelo, what's been on the move, bro? What's been the move recently?
you did not.
Yeah.
What?
He's bit his lip chewing like the past 3 days in a row.
Again. Okay, so let's get into this.
You gotta slow down.
I'm hungry.
All right, let's get into this conversation. So, Jess, you said you had a few questions for
Yeah,
me.
I
What
want
were-
to know what's going on in the dating world of Angelo right now.
What's going on in the dating world of Angelo? Nothing exciting. Definitely nothing
Like, are
exciting.
there any prospects? Are you on dating sites?
No, I'm not on Tinder or anything like that. I don't. For some reason, I think
What happened to the girl with the truck?
girl with the truck. Oh, she just let us use her truck, and then that doesn't mean I'm dating her
Oh, I didn't say that.
or even talking to her. She let us use
She
her
could-
truck. She's being very kind.
Oh, that was literally just...
Manny, I don't got no side girls. You know this, man.
I
What?
just asked if you had prospect.
Okay, no, I don't have any prospects, and my reasoning behind this, for some reason, obviously, yes, it's hard to find like a relationship nowadays of like a qualified person. But I've always had this thing since like, honestly, even when I was overweight, I had really high standards for myself. Like when I was 350 pounds, I thought like Kim K could be my girlfriend. Like, I genuinely thought that, and I was like, I don't even want to date. You know, what are my options right now? Like, I was opposed as to my options, but that's kind of cool because I saved myself in that sense. Like, I didn't like, I learned how to be abstinent for a long time. So it's at this point, I'm not even like in a rush to find a girl. I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
I've
I
gone so
I
long.
was just curious if any, birds had come flying on the horizon.
Any birds? No.
Angela said roster names.
Roster
I got
names.
Roster names. All right. So for starting, the starter,
Yo, Lily.
and then the backup. And
What
then
kind of team?
we're like bottom of the league
Like
right
there's
now.
5 starters. Is there a whole defensive line?
No, this is a basketball team, and we have no all stars on our team.
No
But,
starters.
We have all role players on our team right now. We're strictly a role playing team. Yo, finally made it to stream. Lily, we've been waiting on you, and I also have been checking up on your TikToks recently, Lily.
Lily's killing it.
Freaking amazing. Like, Lily, do you mind sharing some of the things that you've noticed in this last year?
Man, all I know is she stayed dedicated to the live streams.
We lottery for show. Yeah.
Lily's the most dedicated person.
I
She
need
has
to-
gone over 300 days. More than that.
Next year.
Because she's petitioning to get The Office back on Netflix.
I actually never watched the Netflix. Or not Netflix.
And she can do amazing push-ups.
You can't.
Benny, are you looking for a girl? Is that why you want Angelo to...
I need a Christian woman.
Are you speaking about yourself right now? Are you reflecting right now?
Projecting, you mean?
Gianni!
Diani, ¿qué onda?
D.
Okay, so
Mi
one
hermanita.
of the things we wanted to do today, you guys, was go on ChatGPT. If anybody knows, y'all know what ChatGPT is, right? You got to. If you don't,
Yeah.
you've been living under a rock.
I just taught somebody about ChatGPT today at work, and they fully used it to create an entire reel.
Wow.
If like give them an idea, give them how to film it and everything. If y'all ain't using chat, if you in school, I'm sorry. I would be using ChatGPT to write all my essays. I would. It's like it's the hack.
Dang,
It's
I
like,
didn't even think about that.
Like, in school,
it can write a full
college.
essay.
Make it sound like me. Make it original. Calvin can do a push-up without his hands. That's actually true.
Lily said my favorite thing has been being able to help other people on their journey.
That's what it's all about. How's the popcorn? It's good. I'm so hungry. I've been eating. I ate a big lunch of chicken, spinach, and that was about it. So I did pretty good, and I had an apple. So I've just been kind of snacking ever since, and I feel good.
Yeah, I can't eat none of that.
Popcorn is good for you.
Go
Stop
back.
it.
Go back.
Popcorn's not good. Well, actually, it's not bad for you.
Popcorn is a healthy snack.
Is popcorn just corn but popped?
Benny, what are you
Like
looking
regular
for?
corn?
What are you looking for, Benny?
It's a special kind of corn, yeah. But yeah,
It's a special kind of corn.
the corn that you just saw, the cob,
It grows like hard like that,
right?
like a seed. It's like you fry the seed.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna ask ChatGPT. Have
I know these things because I'm from Iowa, so I'm the corn expert.
Have Jess, who is Calvin's girlfriend, ask us questions for our live stream. I wish I could show you guys this, but I still am not.
Well, right 20. Right 20.
It'll ask it out. It'll
Yeah.
write us a good amount. Depends on the popcorn. Movie theater popcorn is
Ooh, he
dangerous.
said chocolate drizzle.
That is true. Lily.
Ooh.
You know what? Calvin actually makes some really good kettle corn, and he used like Splenda to do it. It was really good.
It's smart. 0 calories.
It was smart.
I remember Nick's ex-girlfriend in like high school when our older brother named Nick, he's like 30 years old, and when we were in like elementary school and he had a girlfriend in high school, they were like at dinner and they were like super woke classes or whatever that they took at the school that they were at, and we had like a pack of Splenda on the table. And then
Woke
like I
class.
started like opening it up to put it in my drink. It's just like it was already a Coke, but I just started putting it in there, and she like,
Coke?
"Stop! That can give you cancer.
Oh,
It can give you
yeah.
cancer." And I was like, "Bro,
They do say that.
Oh.
Splenda can give cancer."
Yeah.
Benny, you want popcorn with butter and chocolate drizzle? Okay, don't tell me all right now.
When are we
Benny,
gonna start playing
you're not-
games? What kind of games? Because we're really like genuinely thinking about getting rid of the PS5. Because we don't play it. It literally just stays out like this.
I think like communication games.
Communication game.
I think Brody wants to see video games.
Like video games? Like this type of video game? Imagine
I
I
thought you
threw it
were
up.
gonna throw that. I was like,
What do you mean by woke? Dion, even see you. D'Angelo, thank you for the dono.
oh,
Thank you
D'Angelo.
Thank you for the dono.
We going to 7-Eleven with that. That's what we going with that.
Bro, I miss my 7-Eleven runs. In San Diego, like, oh my god.
What do you mean by woke? Like the woke as in how woke were they, Calvin? High Tech High.
It's like
It's
very
a media art school
Yeah.
in San Diego. I think that gives you all your wokeness in one answer right there.
And they graduated 2 years. They graduated like the year Obama got elected.
Sitting for hours can
My older
cause
brother.
cancer.
Yeah, Benny, Brody, what do you mean yeah?
No, bro, I think he wants us to play PS5.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me see if I can show you guys.
How about we play the questions game?
Okay, so
Let me spicy.
let me see how I could do this real quick. So we want this page. Oh no, because then they'd be seeing our AI. We have a lot of stuff that we've been running with AI, you guys. So at this point, I don't think it's smart for us to show the things we've been asking it, because I've been asking it some crazy stuff sometimes.
Whoa. Where's that supposed to mean?
Hella hot. Y'all don't even know what the hella hots are. Hold on.
Wow, the crowd really went wild for that one. Dude.
You don't understand. You gotta beat them.
Yeah.
So y'all remember Hot Cheetos? Everybody knows Hot Cheetos. But when they first came out with the black bag of Hot Cheetos, but
Whoa.
The black bag?
the black bag of Hot Cheetos was gas. We called those the hella hots.
The black bag, the extra hot.
Oh.
The black bag.
Thought y'all would start streaming video games. I mean, we can. I just
We
like,
can
bro.
play.
We play each other in Madden 2 times, and it's like, okay, like we're done playing this.
Bro, let's play.
No.
No, I don't want to play video games. I think we could do it. I mean,
Not that kind of stream tonight.
Ugh.
Not that hard.
Okay.
Okay. I went to High Tech High. Angelo Calvin, when you guys played football, did you guys go to any camps? Yeah, we went to a lot of camps.
We suck though.
You're stupid. No, we did not.
We sucked.
He's lying. We were good. We were good in the camps. We definitely showed out.
I mean,
XDFNL. We showed out for the high school scene in San Diego.
These are hella hots.
People knew who we were.
Oh.
People do know
Those
who we
ones?
are.
Oh, yeah.
The hella
I
hots.
got the 3 X's on there. There's a lot of X's.
That's the hot Cheetos.
I know there's popcorn busting though.
Let's
Blow
see.
into high. All them Johns.
And like, so when
Lily, I can't believe that's a lot. To 2 Twix ice cream bars are fire.
which ones?
That's like 4. You get 4 Twixes in there.
Ooh. What y'all's like go to like snack? What y'all be going into?
Stay overnight at a football camp? No.
Oh, that's like a camp. That's like a
I don't
camp.
think Nike Combine does that. I don't think they do stay overnight.
No,
Don't stay overnight.
it was more like a day invite
Yeah.
type of thing.
What's the weather like over there during winter, guys? Well, it's pretty windy. It's really windy.
No, that's literally only today.
Today was
Recently, it's been warm.
It's been a little bit chillier, I feel like, than usual, but it's been warming up. But then all of a sudden this week it was like windy and cold, and it was kind of raining the past 2 days.
I know it's gonna get hot out of nowhere.
It
I was just
it
gonna-
kind of rains a lot in the winter. And what's the highest or the lowest it probably gets is what? 40?
here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 40 at night.
At night, yeah.
The hair's hard. Y'all think I should dye the whole thing though?
Tell them not to dye it because it will be damaging.
I'm gonna cut my hair this year probably.
Oh.
I went to church camp like for every week or for a week and every summer. Yeah, same. So do we.
There's like a 60%
I
chance.
know.
Time?
Did your parents write you letters?
Yeah, they
One time,
did.
Yeah.
Going to a snowstorm.
Oh. School day. Snow day.
Lily, how was that going to a church camp growing up? What was like?
I went to church camp.
I wonder how that was. How was your experience at a church camp, Lily? Tell me about that.
I
Okay.
convinced everybody I was from Britain, and I told
No way.
like,
You did not do that.
Yeah, I did.
So you did like the what?
Everybody outside of my camp, I would talk to in like an English accent, and everybody would like come up to me, oh my god, are you that girl from England? I'd be like, oh, that's me. Wow, so nice to meet you.
She's a mermaid girl. It was a
She
mermaid.
was definitely. And you played it off the whole time.
Wow.
Like my camp knew, but nobody else knew.
Okay, Jess. So we got all these questions you could ask us.
Oh, I want to ask that.
You don't want to ask it?
I do.
Okay. Let's see.
Went to church club every Wednesday. We used to go every Wednesday and get a whole box of pizza and finesse the church camp. No, we'd have after or
It was after school.
no lunchtime. They bring like 30 boxes of pizza. They have
What
higher
are you talking
ground.
about?
It's like a club at our school named Higher Ground,
Um,
and they had like a sermon every Wednesday, like a student sermon or whatever. And they brought a lot of pizza. Like the local church would like, and we would go and just. Chris Diaz.
I
he
don't
was the
even
one.
want to see you guys around for your pizza.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God.
He went to church club. Everyone.
Chris Diaz.
Yeah!
No!
Where's
I was-
Oh
we
my
were just
God.
we were just talking about the Higher Ground, bro. The pizza. That's how we. That's like how we really got close. Chris would come in. Chris would come in 2 minutes before it ends. Sit down. Everybody be like, all right, you guys can go grab some pizza on your way out.
He would come in
Chris
just
would
do
grab
the prayer at the end and be like, all the leftovers we didn't get. We were not holy at all. Okay. Jess, go ahead and pick a question off here and ask us.
Pete's how you get the kids to show up to church. That's true, Lily. Wait, no crazy stories from my church camp. LOL. It was tame. There you go.
It was tame.
Man, the church camps back in San Diego, there'd be people like giving head at the church camp. Like middle school, I'm serious. Like middle school would be good.
It was grimy. We went to a
It was
grimy.
like not. They had to separate like the boys and girls because like it was crazy. It was like,
Hey, the lock-ins. The lock-ins.
you got your bop at the first login.
Not me.
Not you.
This is not your average church camp.
It was not.
The lock-ins.
It was a heathen time.
It was. I don't know how they allowed
So
that.
lock-in was basically you'd go to the church camp at like 7 o'clock at night.
Oh yeah.
You'd stay there for the whole night, sleep there at the church, and then leave the next day. Or was it a 2-day thing? I think it was a 1 day.
It was
Looking
one
up-
night.
It was
It was
one
like
Look
night
at him
thing.
looking off into the distance,
It was-
like thinking about it. He's like, wow, yeah.
Cause now we'd be jerking, we was getting off back
You
in the
did
It was.
what?
It was a one night. It wasn't a 2-night thing. The lock-ins were Friday night. Everybody went ice skating, and then they went back and slept in the auditorium at the church. Boys and girls would be separated.
Everybody was yapping. Church camp.
Because like waking up in the middle of the night, like trying to go to the gun.
That's sad.
Oh, they even had like, it was kind of good though, because then they had like people talking about like porn and stuff like that, and like if you have an addiction to it or whatever, like addiction to your phones. And this was back in like 2013, talking about addictions to the phone.
2012, 2013.
And I wonder what people. This is kind of off
Is that
topic.
what you thought about throwing your phone up onto the stage?
Did I tell you about that? When I was at church camp and everybody's like repenting things. Everybody's like, come and throw whatever sins you have on here. And like all the 12-year-olds that smoked weed were like throwing their weed on there. Throwing cigarettes.
Condoms, like condoms, yeah.
At church camp.
At like in the middle school church camp.
And then,
like, you guys all brought this shit? Like,
so I'm standing in the front, everybody's like throwing their sins out there. And I got my iPod for Christmas. And it's like the day after Christmas. And I'm like, do I really? I ain't throwing my fucking iPod. Like, I'm sorry, but I'll throw the case. So I threw the case. So I ain't fucking throw away my iPod. Like, they damn sure not giving it back.
Chris, pull up, gang. You right here, babe.
Bring your cousin.
The sex talk at youth groups were so awkward. No, for real. Because they were like, is anybody having sex?
Edgar, yo. That's facts, man. I'm gonna tell him I'll tell you tomorrow. I'm gonna make the drive. D'Angelo, you can stay here, bro. Pull up.
Throwing them sins out there.
Oh my gosh, D'Angelo, that would be so fun.
Mm-hmm.
We can all go ball at EOS together.
Ooh.
But you actually have to play. And one thing I noticed about my homie D'Angelo is that whenever we get on the court, this nigga don't want to start playing. He want to shoot, stand back, be like, oh,
First of all, let me tell you,
getting dropped off.
Angelo is a bulldozer
Yeah, he
at
fights.
the local EOS.
No, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Angelo gets sassy in his competitive nature.
I talk shit.
He does.
Not in a mean way. I
Don't
just
take
like,
it. Well,
what's mean that I've said? Say one thing I've said mean.
you said something last night, and I was like,
Wait,
D'Angelo
what?
never want to hoop. Why D'Angelo never want to play? Like, we pulled up. He's like, let's play like horse or some shit. Like,
but I did play with D'Angelo.
yeah, we had to. That's because we had no other choice. There's more people.
There were no other options. We just need.
Why are you killing him? He's like, I'm gonna take my donation back to you. What are you talking about?
We had no other choice.
Chris said, y'all use the same membership at you?
Hell yeah. I use the guest membership.
No.
I use the guest membership.
Hold up.
I've been using the guest membership to a gym.
I actually just extended a package onto my EOS membership so that I can now bring 2 guests
It was $5 extra.
per month, and
For
I
an
donated
extra-
$1 to charity.
So here, how about this? What about I give you your money back? I
No.
got a $2 bill down here that my grandpa gave me.
But that was the best deal. It's the best deal
Yeah,
for
it's a good
everybody.
deal, yeah.
No, but I was fine
Same
just
hustle.
sneaking in,
Yeah.
honestly. I've been sneaking
No,
into the
it gives
gym.
me so much anxiety. Every time we go to the gym, I'm like,
No emotions. Chris, you just gotta walk.
You just gotta walk in. Don't let the, hey.
Luis.
Me no speak English. I'm walking in.
Hey, excuse me. They could be talking to anybody.
no, and then we're trying
You gotta
to,
turn up. What?
like, you guys try to act.
What? Just go ahead, bro.
Don't play dumb.
Oh my God, don't do that.
Stop.
You can't do that.
You can't do that, bud. That's too much.
We apologize.
Hey, that was fucking Anyways, no. We've been sneaking to the gym for like the last for like the last 8 months. We haven't paid for a gym membership.
No, after that shit in St. Louis, they tried charging us out some whack Edge gym. Tried charging us like $60 a month
What?
in St. Louis.
$5 per month to be a guest sounds like a great deal. It is a great
$5 is worth it.
for one extra
Well,
person a
yeah.
month.
Highly
Come
done.
on, it's $5.
Just walk in. Just walk in.
It's usually some teenagers that don't give a shit.
No, because those two walk in together. You don't understand.
We stand out.
These two walk into somewhere together, and people are like, "Wow, look at those twins."
One with the blonde there looking.
And they try to act like they're not together. And I always bring Calvin as my guest. And Angela just walks in, says I'm on a guest. But because we all walk in together, they count him as my guest. And then they're like, well, who are you?
Yeah.
Well, who is that your guest too? And I'm like,
no, I say I'm coming in on a guest membership. And
Lily said her gym is $15 for a day pass. Yeah, 60 is crazy.
As a guest?
$15 a day?
oh wow.
I would never pay $15 to go work out.
Yeah, EOS is very friendly
It's packed.
and affordable.
I've never been to a gym that's like actually packed, or unless I just forgot what gyms were like. But like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7
EOS
o'clock.
is always busy, I feel like.
It is.
Yeah. Angela on that struggle meal diet too. Benny, I'm over here drinking fine
Bueno,
wine.
español, Diani. ¿Podemos hablar en español solo?
Is D'Angelo coming over tomorrow?
D'Angelo.
Are you on
Chris,
your way?
Chris, you pulling up?
Okay, let me ask one of these.
Okay, ask one of these
Chris,
questions.
tell D'Angelo to call off work.
$20.
Wow.
$20 a day?
That's crazy.
That's daytime robbery. Bro, there's no more popcorn in there, Calvin. You're just eating kernels at this point.
Yeah, he breaks his teeth.
You can hear it.
Can you ask for more creative questions?
Okay.
Yes, just say more
Go
creative.
to right there.
Just type more
I
creative.
know. Yeah, I know how to.
She
use
knows
it.
how to use
Thank
No,
you.
you don't
I
have
know
to-
how to use it.
You don't have to say can. You just say more creative.
I like
you
to
demand it.
No, can I have permission?
No, it's AI. You treat it like
Treat it like a bitch. Don't do it. Goddamn, make me 17 list of questions I need to ask on my live stream.
In fact, I'm gonna say please,
If you don't do it, I'm unplugging your ass.
and I bet they are better.
Certainly. Here, see how nice AI is back to
Certainly.
you? It's so nice when you're nice to it.
No, you don't even have to be.
Oh,
It would say something.
Cuando quieran hablamos en español, Karen. Podemos
that's not what I
hablar.
wanted.
Cuando tú quieras. Join the
Oh,
weight loss revolution.
Yeah.
$30 more. That was good.
No.
Oh,
Say-
24/7. That's fire. Do you
We-
know the song "Unholy" by Sam Smith?
Wait, live stream.
Yeah.
You do? Cuando
How
quieran
does it
hablamos
go?
español, Cal. Cuando quieres.
Oh, doing something unholy.
Tengo que practicar más. Entonces, ahorita es un tiempo perfecto para hacer eso.
Here's some juicy questions you can ask for your live stream entertainment with the twins. What's the craziest thing you've ever? Oh shit!
Oh wow!
You know what? I think it's time to analyze. Y'all have a good night.
Let's get into it.
Let us get up out of here.
Calvin, question number 2.
Wait, what's question number 2? Have you ever had a one night? Oh!
Just kidding.
I work out at home, y'all. No charge, no late fee. Just make sure you put that work in with what you got. I love
Period.
that, Benny.
Benny's
I
been
need
doing
water.
Well,
Sam Smith's music used
Have
to
you-
be. Sam Smith, is that the chubby guy?
no, he's like the British guy and he talks like, "If all of you."
No, that's Ed Sheeran, no?
That's John.
I don't know any of them.
All of you.
It's just all radio.
All
right.
All right, let's go.
What's the first one? LOL?
Let's just go straight down. Let's go straight down.
Jess, ask questions.
We'll go ahead
Jess
and
is
talk.
the moderator.
All right, here we go. This is the first
Great.
She's
question.
interviewing us.
All right, boys.
Let's do it.
Y'all can start answering questions too. So we're asking you guys this as well.
Yeah, everybody.
Everybody's in. Start commenting.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done in your life?
Start Vision Twins.
Craziest,
No, that doesn't.
like bad crazy?
That's a
Oh.
decision.
I remember this one time I stole candy in Mexico. And I feel like such an asshole
What
for
kind
doing
of
that.
candy?
It was just like from the candy lady. And I was like a little 13-year-old and I thought stealing was cool. And I stole product from a lady that was struggling with money. That's haunted me for a long time. I felt
How
really
do you think
bad.
that's affected you today?
I hope it was one candy and I'm making it obviously like a big deal, but it's like ever since then, like that really stuck in my mind
Yeah.
and made me feel bad. Like you can't take from someone that doesn't have anything. Like that's just fucked up, you know?
Yeah. Wow.
But that was the craziest when I was a kid though, so it doesn't really count.
Life lesson.
Life lesson. Yo les ayudo en lo que
Skydiving,
necesitan.
maybe.
Oh, thank you.
I would love to
Oh my gosh,
skydive.
Lily went skydiving. Wow.
I want to go skydiving.
I always wanted to go scuba diving.
Mm-hmm.
I was more in the water.
I'd rather go skydiving than scuba diving.
No.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's a crazy risk of skydiving.
I would go skydiving, but I would not.
Be
I'd
the
much
one
rather
who-
go. I wanted to be a mermaid. So.
Yeah.
That's true.
I remember when I was like 300 pounds, I was afraid. Like I was like, I can't go skydiving. Because like, what if they like pull the thing and I slip through it?
You have to be a certain weight to go skydiving.
I think it's like less than 250 or something.
That's cold, Diani, but that sounds like fresh water. Rafting in freezing Colorado.
Oh.
Ooh, do that too.
You know what? That's kind of scary. I've literally heard of people like falling off and stuff.
I fought a kid in the bus mid-traffic on the way home. Oh shit.
Benny's from Rancho, that's why.
Rancho.
Benny's from fucking Rancho.
You give Rancho vibes.
Well, Lily has done all the things.
Deani's been in.
Lily, she's like, it's like ever been to
Hot air balloon? Check.
Run for president?
She's getting ready to take over the world.
All right, here we go. We're getting to the next. It gets juicier as it goes, you guys. Scuba diving is the best. Where did you go scuba diving at, Lily? All right, next question. Here we go.
Sends that in the chat.
In the chat.
Have you ever had a one night stand? If so, how did it go?
Yes, and it was sad because I wasn't with you.
Get your corny ass out of here.
Anyway. Angelo?
Hey, tell me that wasn't a good answer though.
I'm happy with it.
Have you ever had a one night stand?
Yes. And it was also really sad.
Calvin's about to get up and cry. Calvin's gonna be like, did you like it? Okay,
Obviously didn't mean that much if I'm here today.
Yeah, I love you.
like, well, this is awkward.
Angel, you have to answer too.
Yeah.
Have I ever had a one night stand?
I know you have.
Wait, one night stands like date them and then never talk to them again after?
Or you have sex once.
Yeah.
And
Oh, and was it
how
good?
did it go?
You guys really want to know the honest truth? Because I could straight up tell the truth right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Does Kelvin already know?
Yeah, he was there.
Oh.
When was this?
Dallas.
He probably doesn't remember.
Oh.
Dallas, Texas. We had a hotel, and this is when Gunna dropped that album, and that song "Nasty Girl" came out.
Gonna drop that album.
Yeah, and that song played on repeat for like an hour. It was the worst experience of my life because I was faded.
Wait.
I was faded. It couldn't get there. Just wasn't done.
Oh,
And then
okay.
it took an hour. I felt bad. I was like, damn, just waiting for a while now.
The mother,
Well.
the wife.
We told us you guys want the raunchiest questions. Well, here they go. All right, next one. What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you in public? The mother, the wife? Not that one. I didn't ever talk to her. You met them that night, hook up with them, and never see them again. Yeah, that's happened. All right, what's the most embarrassing? You have to ask us that.
Well, I'm trying. You are saying it. What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you in public?
You have to ask this. Are you answering this too?
She's asking us.
Okay.
What's the most embarrassing
I was
thing that's
forced
ever
to
happened to me
answer.
in public?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anything off the top of your head? Farting in class. Oh, I remember in second grade, my dad called me.
Oh.
This is before he went to prison.
Oh.
He called me on my cell phone. 'Cause he
This
gave
was
us a cell-
embarrassing.
He gave us a cell phone and my phone went off in class. And it was like we're reading a book and it's like half day and we're about to finish this day, the school day. And he calls me on my phone. My phone starts ringing, my like flip phone. And I'm like, oh my God, grab it. And I just run to the bathroom, like run through the portable to like the bathroom, like the connected bathroom. And I just start crying in the bathroom because my dad called me and I was just so embarrassed that he called. And
You
and I was
were
literally crying.
And she's
He
like,
was
give me your
embarrassed his
phone.
right
Yeah, I was
after.
embarrassed.
Did she say, give me your phone?
No, it was like the end of the day. She didn't say anything, which was, my teacher didn't say anything, but I cried because I was like, Dad, you embarrassed me. We were trying to read. Yeah. But
That's happened to me in school when I was like,
His teacher.
your teacher too once. I would get up so fast before people
Got a chance to come ask me if I was okay. To which part was that one? Was it like falling down or something? I can't remember that one.
I don't know.
My most embarrassing thing, it's also with my dad. When we were in I was in 4th grade.
Oh yeah,
my dad
embarrassed the shit out of.
My dad was a drug addict at the time.
Around our city, Oklahoma.
He was like high on ecstasy one day, and he rides to our school on a bike and like
his bike, yeah.
on his bike and like doesn't go to the office. Like he knows like our class teacher, so he's like asking kids like.
He saw this kid going to the bathroom. And Angela and I had 2 separate classes. Like he had a 4th grade class over here, and I had one all the way up here. And he asked one of the kids like walking to the bathroom. He was like, "Hey, can you go get go ask Calvin Sanders to come out?" Like, and he was just like, yeah, just like black dude with a bald head. And he's asking for Calvin. And my teacher was like, "Yeah, no, like I'm not gonna let him go." I was like, "Oh, that's my dad." She's like, "Yeah, I don't care."
Yeah, same story. But my dad came and like I could see it in his eyes. He was like gone.
You saw him? You actually saw him?
Yeah,
I didn't see him because I was upstairs.
He was like in the window, like looking on the door, like come outside. Come on. Like my teacher's like looking at the window. Like, this black guy standing there.
This nigga looking over here.
It's tired. Scary. My dad's high too. He's not even looking at the teacher. He's like the teacher's like walking up to the door. And he's like, "Are you looking for something?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm Angela's dad." And then I'm a kid, so I'm like, "Dad, what's good? What you up to?"
And like the whole class is just like,
What you up to?
Yeah, he's like on his bike too, like at the door on his bike. The nigga rode down the hall on the bike.
Oh, he's at the classroom door.
Like at the classroom, yeah.
Oh wow, I thought he was outside.
Of the window, yeah. The teacher's like,
Oh
"What's
wow.
this guy doing? Looking all scary."
This is quite the question you're asking.
It is. Have you ever cheated on a significant other? And if so, why? And how did it end?
Angelo?
I've never dated. Moving on up to you, buddy.
So.
That's a yes.
No, I didn't cheat, but we had went to Mexico, and it's just me being honest. Like, this is the old.
How every bad story starts.
Yeah, it's honestly the best. Like, honestly,
we went to Mexico.
I gotta be real. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've never.
I'm not gonna
lie.
pump fake.
I'm grown. I'm older now.
All right, get to the story.
Anywho.
But anyway, I think I was 19, and we went down there to Papa's and Beers, and I ended up like meeting this girl from freaking Northern California. We were hanging out, and like throughout the whole weekend with everybody, and then
It was like our group with their group.
yeah, and yeah, I just ended up staying. Like my dumbass fucking stayed at the club, or stayed at her house while our checkout was like Sunday morning at like 6 a.m. Like checkout. They had left. They came with D'Angelo, Gustavo, one of our friends.
Why did you just come with us?
I know, and then I don't know. I was fucking stupid, like, and this bi girl that we're hanging.
Go home to your girl.
And then we wake up, and I wake up at like 8 o'clock at this girl's hotel, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like my phone's blown up, like Angelo's texting me, calling me, like Gustavo's like nowhere to be found, like completely just ghosted me.
We left.
They left. They
left the country.
Yeah, they went back to San Diego. Like they crossed the border because you have to cross the border. Like they went back to the United States at like 7 a.m. Meanwhile, I woke up at like 8.
And we
I'm
went at
like
like 4.
Yeah, or they went even early, like 4 a.m, and like completely checked out of the hotel. I had all my stuff.
Yeah,
and I
we
was at
couldn't
this girl's
find
house.
bro. D'Angelo was there.
D'Angelo, yeah, we left him.
How are you just leaving him in Mexico? Like, see you never.
Well, then
he's fine. Like
I woke up at 8 and I'm like, all right, well, this is fucked. So I get on the phone. I'm finding a taxi on Mexico. Like I'm getting a taxi at TJ.
he had like no money either.
Yeah, I had like 20. No, I had a good amount of money, but I paid like $20. Taxi took me to the border, and then my girlfriend at the time picked me up at the border, and she was just like, what's going on here?
What would you do, Jess, if you came in? I'd be like, what the fuck were you doing?
Wait, tell her your
She's not
perspective.
enjoying the story.
I'd throw up, and then I would just pick his dumbass up and probably not say anything and drop him off and still not say anything, and then that'd probably be that.
I don't even know how how that ended up working out. Like, what? I don't know how that ended up working out for how long.
What did you say? Because obviously you didn't tell her. Like, oh, I was at Susie Sue's from Northern Cal.
She's like calling me at like 6 in the morning. It's like, where's Calvin at? Like calling the Mexican police.
No, she's calling the hotel. She's like, the hotel's saying that you're checked out. Like, what's the deal? And I'm like,
wait, when was
I was
this?
asleep. This was like in 2018. It was just like, yeah, it's a while.
You're 19 at the
I was
time.
19, but yeah.
Wait,
She's like calling. Yeah, we're 19.
That's crazy.
She was
So
calling the police, like calling the
told
hotel
her
room.
what happened or what?
Yeah, I told her. No, I didn't
Yeah,
tell her.
I was gonna say.
He didn't technically cheat, but he
Yeah,
was
I didn't even
definitely-
cheat. I actually didn't have sex with the girl. Like, I didn't even, like, we were just, hanging out, but I guess.
This whole story is built on a lie already, so it's like,
Yeah, you can't.
what's
like,
true anymore?
Yeah, but
we don't know anything.
it was definitely burnt of me. It was dumb of me. Like, I definitely would never do
Bro,
it.
when they got home and the sisters were calling,
Bro, her
literally,
and her older sister were calling me.
her and her older brother,
And the older husband was, like, looking for me.
calling me. I'm like, bro, I don't fucking know where he's at. Like, get off. He's fine. He's an
Yeah,
adult.
he kept saying, like, he's
Because
fine. Like,
y'all
oh, no, what do you, no. When you
I was
tell
like,
Jen.
I was like, he's a big boy. He's fine.
He told like, she's a big boy. He's a big boy. Like, he's got it. And she got pissed at him. Like, hated him.
Bro, you gotta. It's not.
No, I said I was sleep. I just said I was sleeping. Like, I didn't hear them knocking on the door. Like, they left before me, and I was still sleeping. So it was a lie, and it was a stupid lie.
No, but yeah.
Nothing to worry about, babe.
Let's just
Nothing.
say he's not going to Mexico.
He's not going to Mexico. All right.
Have you ever? Oh, you've never even been in a relationship.
No. Have you ever had a
Doesn't
crush
have
on
anything to do with
someone?
him.
Sorry. I already had a crush.
Have you ever had a crush on somebody who was already in a relationship?
Oh,
No.
never.
Oh wait.
Never.
I'm like, wait.
Oh,
Yeah. And you know,
that part.
she was in a relationship when I met her, so there's that.
There's a lot of tea to unfold from that part of your life too.
Well, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Something that's always like,
Oh shit.
I'm being honest here.
Oh shit.
Something that like,
Shit. Oh shit.
obviously I know I'm top tier. I'm that dude.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
I'm confident in that. But you know, there's a saying that goes, the same way you get them is the same way you lose them.
What's that mean?
It's the same way you got somebody is the same way that you'll lose somebody. Is
Who says
if somebody's
that?
already in a relationship and you're hitting them up and they come to you out of
That's
that
not
relationship.
even how it happened.
But that's not. I know that's not how it
Wait,
happened.
what are you
That's-
talking about?
She was in a relationship
During
during the live streams when she first.
Oh,
started
and
doing
then
live
you're saying
because
Like,
we met
now?
online.
I had a crush on her while she was in a relationship. So yeah, have you ever had? And what happened? And we are now. Look at us. Now look at us.
Yeah, but that's not how it happened. It wasn't like he DM'd me and I was like DMing him and like calling him and stuff while I was in a
Oh,
relationship.
no.
Like that, nothing happened until I was
Because I'm
out
respectful.
of the
right?
relationship.
I literally, if you DM a girl in a relationship, like trying to chop at her while you like know, like you're just, I feel like that's just low. That's a low value man. Like you don't have high values.
I just wouldn't. I would never go. I'm not a back or what's it called? Not a backboard. A rebound. Like I can't like. No. Never.
Have you had your near-death experience? Can you tell us about it?
Have you ever had a near-death experience? And can you tell us about it?
No. Actually, I can say that I haven't.
You guys can ask us questions too. Wait, how does that start Q&A? Oh no, never mind.
We have a Q&A.
Have we ever died? No, never died.
I've never had a near-death experience, honestly.
Death can't get me. Unless I wanted to.
What's the wildest party you've ever been to?
Mexico!
Hey, you really want to know?
Yeah,
You really want to know?
I do
Look,
know.
we was out at San Diego State at 16 years old.
Maybe Antoinette.
Wang!
Hey, got the wingy. Grab the wall.
We go like you trying to make your ass fall out way. Hey,
Justin over here.
You have to be there. You have
No,
to be
it's
there.
like that's just that's the thing. Like we had a lot of freedom growing up, so you know, from like 14 to 18,
See, we didn't grow up with corn as our
like,
backyard.
we had San Diego State, we had big colleges.
We had buildings.
Shut the fuck up. Maybe answering it, but
It lived
no.
off the land. What can you say?
But
If
no,
I
we
did,
were
I
going
would
to
do,
parties.
like-
We had a lot of freedom at a young age, so we didn't like college wasn't really like a thing to us. It was like we've been partying. Like it's time to like
We've
actually
been
go
having
out
fun.
into the real world.
It's crazy because people go to college to party like they didn't do it in high
People
school.
go to college.
You should see San Diego State.
I mean,
ASU.
I think you should go see San
I
Diego.
mean, obviously that occurs at simultaneously.
If I locked them up like this, like fours.
Us girls can't relate to that freedom.
No,
What do you mean? You couldn't go to parties?
I didn't literally party until college.
Really?
Ironically.
Oh, that would be kind of fresh.
Yeah. I never drank at all until after my senior year of high school.
That's true. I wouldn't let my daughter go out to these parties.
Hella. Them boys are ratchet. Like,
We stay
I'm
on
not gonna
our
lie.
own.
We were literally around adults, like.
But then they go to college and then they want to be
Yeah, then they
Girls
want to go
Gone Wild.
crazy. Yeah.
so.
I wouldn't say that, but
The craziest thing that's ever happened to. But we're just unpacking a lot of bad shit. No, I was like 6 years old coming back from New York, and they used to have TVs on the airplanes, like actual like full length TV. I don't know what we were flying, JetBlue I think or something.
JetBlue.
And I remember like Girls Gone Wild popped up, and I was like 6 years old. I was so little, and like I just remember my brain getting like literally demolished. At, like my morals at like 6 years old.
Wait,
And it was on a plane. Like I was like looking back to see if my mom was like looking. Like
What is
I
Girls
remember
Gone Wild?
vividly,
Is
like-
that like where girls just be topless or whatever? Or
It's
was
like
it bikini
porno, like it's literally porno.
Is it
It was
really?
on the plane.
It was
Like
like
on the
set.
plane.
They
Yes,
were
it
having
was.
sex on the
Yes,
plane.
on the plane.
No.
Legit
Yes,
sex.
they were.
no,
Yes,
they
were.
were not.
And, bro, I'm telling you, like my.
Were you dreaming? Is this maybe a dream?
No, I was. You were sitting next to mom. Remember that on the airplane?
I don't
Probably
remember
somebody
this.
had it up on their own personal.
Or yeah,
No,
like
I literally it was in front of me, and like I had to change the channels, and I was. It was crazy.
Yes, I love this question.
Have you ever had a paranormal experience? What happened?
you had. You said you used to see ghosts.
Yeah, I
as a
saw
kid.
ghosts when I was little, but now I think about it, it could have been the vacuum. A vacuum.
I grew up always thinking Calvin was seeing spirits.
I mean.
He would cry like, "Mom, I saw a spirit." But like, what do you do as a kid
Now
when you
you're
say you
saying
see?
it was a vacuum.
I don't remember D'Angelo. D'Angelo's like, you were sitting next, I was like, you're sitting next to mom. You're like, I don't remember. Don't try to get me to remember. You said, I told you, I have good memory. Like,
No, he doesn't.
yes, I do.
No, he doesn't.
How do I recall all these things then?
Happens.
I remember everything.
He doesn't
I remember
remember a
everything.
lot.
Jess, have you ever had a paranormal experience?
Yeah, we were just talking about this actually. Like one of the houses that I grew up in was definitely like
Haunted.
had something in there.
Really?
Yeah, like, and my mom would see it too. Like a shadow would like go by, like at the corner of your eye, or I would have like a couple things like flew off like a table or like rolled off of a. I swear.
Did you have dolls growing up?
Not
Like
really.
a lot of
I was
creepy dolls?
afraid of dolls.
You were?
Yeah.
You didn't have your grandma? No creepy
My
dolls?
grandma had a lot of creepy dolls. And we were visiting her house in Nebraska, and she had this room where the dolls just lined the walls, the floor.
Hell no.
Because she
Scares
went
me.
through like the Great Depression,
I
so
was
they
not
had to get
there.
rid of a bunch of stuff. So like she collected a bunch of stuff because of that. Anyways, I convinced myself in the middle of the night that one of the dolls was like crawling up the bed frame. I could like hear it, and that was the room that we were sleeping in, of course.
Mhm.
So I was here, and my mom and my aunt were here, and I got so scared I suddenly jumped and like ran over to their bed and like jumped on it, but it had like a wooden bed frame on the edge, so my shins just went. I literally was bawling, and like my aunt and my mom were just like asleep.
They were still sleeping?
Like they were asleep, and they just like had woken up to me like just cannonballing and screaming, crying.
Oh, I can imagine this.
That wasn't actually a paranormal thing, but in my one house, I did have some weird stuff happen.
Yes, townhouse rental. We could hear kids running up and down the stairs.
Oh heck.
Doors slamming
no.
at night. Furniture moved by the mornings, and always feeling like you're being watched.
You're being.
Yeah. Well, I also used to have that actually.
I'm too black for that.
No,
I
I
would
used
be
to have-
gone the next day. I don't think you
Oh.
understand. I would be gone the next day. I wouldn't stay a night again in that house.
Have you watched Paranormal Activity?
Yeah.
I used to be obsessed with that.
That movie.
Yeah.
I used to be
Show.
like in
Documentary.
8th grade, get like a bunch of pizzas, ice cream, and
Yeah.
chips and candy,
Watch
and go to our
Paranormal
house and
Activity,
play
yeah.
Madden and put that on TV.
Watch Pretty, yeah.
My
We definitely had a
mom-
good childhood like that.
I was telling Calvin the other night, my mom bought like a tapestry from like an old, like some type of fire, and she hung it up, you know, as you do on your wall. And at night, like this beautiful Indian maiden woman would like come out of it in like a white gown and just like stand there, like. And she said she would just like go out, and she was always afraid to like say anything to it because she didn't want it to talk back to her. And one time she like woke my dad up, and my dad and her were like standing there looking at it together. So it wasn't like, yeah. And so then when she realized like, oh my God, like this is real, like we're both here together seeing it, they like got rid of it. Isn't that crazy though?
You know, my tactic to dealing with ghosts as a kid, like if I was walking into a dark room at night, I'm telling you, I'd be like, I'm gonna fucking kill you! I would like run into the room.
Did you hear me scream the other night?
Huh?
I was getting in the shower and she was already in there, and I like was like looking. I was like being creepy. I was like being scared.
And I was like this like every girl's nightmare when they're in the shower. I was washing my face,
and I'm like,
and he's like, it was probably,
I'm like creeping.
it was
around.
probably 2 or 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
And like I screamed, and I was like, Angela.
Like scared myself. I was like, oh, I
No,
look
it
like
was
scary
like
nigga.
bloody
Like,
murder.
yeah.
And like I almost cried. I was like, oh God. I was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, Angela's literally gonna like come out. Like, what's going on?
D'Angelo said, "You mean you used to watch it at Tanner's?" At our white friend's house. We had good movies.
It was the worst year of your life, so fucking scary. Yeah, Deani, I could not at all.
Mm-mm.
At the moment I hear something scary, bro, like
If something was like consistently happening like that, yeah, no. Where I could like literally communicate or something like that would be scary.
no, but yeah, that was my tactic to like as a kid, going into a dark
Oh.
room, like
Oh,
just
I
walking,
don't really
punching
answer
stuff.
that one.
What's this one?
Why is something still pending? What's the most? Oh wait, Jess.
Yes, thank you.
Like he was like looking at you. Like,
No, he literally,
creepy
it was
as fuck.
like, he was like this.
Creepy as fuck. Yeah.
And the thing is because like I was going like this,
Like
so
movie
I,
shit.
like, I almost like felt the presence before I even like realized. And then when I was like rinsing off my face, I slightly opened my eyes and could like see somebody was there.
Figure.
But it didn't, like, I couldn't,
you couldn't process it.
I literally just thought it was like a person. And then I was like, and he was like,
Oh shit. What's the most trouble you've ever gotten into with the law? I actually have a warrant in Texas for my arrest.
We're not in Texas
So,
at all. Calvin, what'd you do to get a warrant in Texas?
I was speeding.
Yeah,
And
the
we were
South-
moving at the time, and I was in my mom's friend's car, and we were moving to East Texas, and I think you were asleep or something.
Mhm.
I got pulled over in like Wichita Falls, Texas. like-
Wichita Falls.
yeah, exactly.
Going like 80 and
Exactly.
going 80. Oh wait, where are you in?
I was going like 80.
You were in what's her name's car?
Leslie's, but it doesn't. Her car's not affected. It's on my license. So,
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's. And I've tried taking it care of. And
Man.
Unless
every
it's,
time
like,
I call, they
crash.
can't find my report, and then I'll get a call saying that like there's
You're
something
going-
due.
you're
Yeah,
going to
and I'll get an
jail.
email, and then it'll go for a long time, and they're just bullshit.
Just better hope you never get arrested or pulled over in Texas,
Texas,
because
yeah.
that's gonna be years worth of time.
Maybe your ass.
You'll just write a check and it'll
Yeah,
be
that's
fine.
right.
Yeah.
Take my money. No, I just don't want.
You
I just
goddamn
hope, I just
thing.
hope that doesn't stop me from getting my ID out here though, like any shit out here. I don't think it will.
You could register as a new person out here, right? Like a
I'm
different
Calvin
name.
Kalvins Sanders. Now Mark.
Oh well, me getting in trouble with the law. No, Calvin also got arrested when he was a kid.
13. We were skateboarding in the school. We used to go street skate, and we used to hop fences and jump into elementary schools. And we're skating a Legend there because they just built it, and we had to get on the roof to get there. And some people called the police saying that we were like the burglars.
Broke inside the school.
Yeah,
at the time there was a story of people going into the schools and stealing iPads.
Stealing iPads and laptops.
Oh, that's poor
Didn't
timing.
you? So wait,
Yeah.
what did the cop tell you?
And so I jumped back over the fence, and the cop's already there waiting for me. Parked his car, like, so I can't go anywhere past him. Like, I hop the fence, and the cop car's right here. And I hop over, and I'm like, oh, what's going on? I'm like 13, big Calvin.
Oh, what's going on?
And he's like, what are you guys doing at school? I was like, oh, we were just skating. And I hop on my skateboard, and I start, like, pedaling away. He comes, like, grabs me, like, wrestles me, takes me to the ground. And I'm 13, by the way, and this is a grown man. Like, I'm scared as fuck. Like, I'm like, oh my God, like, what's happening? And but I'm big, though. Like, I could have been 18 or 19. Like,
You
yeah.
just know, he was like,
Yeah, I could have been 18 or 19, though, for how big I was. And
yeah.
so he's like, get in the car. Like, you're resisting arrest. You're resisting arrest. Like, now I'm thinking about it, like, that's actually scary. I was like 13.
Yeah.
You
You
could have
was
shot me.
resisting arrest.
I was resisting because I was so little, like,
Yeah.
dude, like.
You
I
didn't think it
little.
was real, like.
Yeah, I was
real.
like, yeah, I didn't think it was real. Like, I was just skateboarding. We were always skating to school. Like,
So
what's
then,
the issue? And he throws me, he handcuffs me at 13, puts me in the back. It's the middle of summer. It's a freaking hot, like, burning hot.
paranoid, like.
I'm like
Oh,
dying
let
in
me
the
say
car. He
this
has the
part.
windows rolled up and I can't breathe. I'm just like,
So and
or some shit.
okay, so then so I'm on the other side of the school, like in the parking lot, and they hop out to the other part. It's like a parking lot. Parking lot here. Calvin hopped out the fence and like landed at this parking lot. I was in this parking lot,
Oh, yeah.
and so someone's like coming around, like walking by, and I'm like, one of your guys' friends are getting arrested over there, and then I'm like, oh, it's probably like
Steven or something.
yeah, one of the older, like the
white
adults
boys.
that we were skating with. I'm like, I'm not gonna go over there. And then I like start taking poll of who was there earlier and who's not there. And I'm like, oh shit, that's Calvin. So I get on my little penny board. I'm
Yeah, he did skate. He got a head of penny board. He was a penny boarder.
I was riding my penny board, woo woo, getting over there, and then I see Calvin's like, I'm like,
I was so
he's like
scared.
stopping the. I'm like, Calvin, go in the car, like don't.
Yeah,
fuck.
he
He's
was
like,
like, yeah.
he's like,
I'm like, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
He's like
And the guy-
fighting, he's dead ass fighting the police officer
Yeah.
at 13. I'm like, bro, if you don't get in the car, like, fuck with that.
This
you're
is
getting in
before
trouble.
and this is before like Trayvon Martin.
before Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, it was
any of
before
that.
any of that
This
shit.
is like 2000.
Actually, it probably was a little bit after Trayvon
Oh
Martin.
no, before.
It could have been before.
Yeah,
it was like
before
right during that
something like
time.
that.
That
Before
was-
like the internet really got a hold of like
Yeah.
people doing that. But
Now
then,
that I'm thinking about it, that's scary. Like I was so young, and he could have literally. I was resisting. Like I can literally admit I was resisting, but I was 13. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
that's scary to think about.
And you were a little like nice kid too, so it's like
yeah.
it was. He thought you were like a punk skater,
Yeah.
bad kid that like gets in
Yeah.
trouble all the time or something like that. But no, what was I gonna say? And then our friend's dad like runs over like because we're like, Mark, Calvin's getting arrested for skating. Da, 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 da. And then like he just comes over, talks to him, does the whole adult thing. Hey, he's just a kid, you know.
But
Hey, some of these young kids here, they were just skating.
What about you, Jess?
yeah,
What trouble have you gotten with the law?
it's the worst trouble.
I've gotten in too much trouble.
What's the worst?
A few felonies, a couple murder cases still open.
I am a common criminal. Yeah.
A common criminal?
Mhm.
Is that like a
I went
term?
to jail. Yeah.
What's a common criminal?
She commits crimes normally, but she's not very. She doesn't know their crimes.
Like I do, I literally was I'm such a good person, but I just, I just happened to get caught up doing dumb like if I'm gonna get caught, I'm gonna get caught.
Yeah, have you ever stolen
No.
like that? No. So you're not like a trouble like that.
Well,
My mom
I
actually.
actually in college I did, if I had 2 apples and I was scanning at self checkout
Yeah,
at
you just-
Walmart, I might only scan 1.
Right.
I did do that a couple times.
Criminal.
So me.
Now I had to stop stealing though, cause I realized all the karma. I was getting a lot of bad
Sin.
karma.
It's like I
It's
don't have
terrible
enough.
sin.
When you steal,
I
you're
think I
a
took
fir-
something as a kid one time and like my mom or dad definitely freaked out
Disciplined
and
you.
like made me go apologize. doing it on purpose. I just grabbed it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like doing the right thing is like
a
feeling. Like you have to do the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's like me. Like that's when you guys like want to do something risky, I'm like, no, let's
Like
just
what?
pay the fee.
Well,
like the skateboard in
yeah.
the airport. I'm like, no, don't do it.
Oh no,
That's not the right thing.
Nah, fuck, that's capitalism.
right
That's
thing,
getting.
I mean,
Nah, we
yeah.
There's a difference.
I
There's
just get
definitely
really
a difference.
nervous.
I'm definitely
Yeah.
a jugger and a finesser if I had to.
Who?
A jugger and a finesser. A jugging and finessing. It's like getting my way. Like on an airplane, except for with that lady at the airport. Obviously, I had to get my
Louise.
way. Louisa, that dumb. Never mind. You know what, Lord?
She was just
Smack me in the mouth, Lord. Louisa, it's like middle-aged
Was out to
woman.
get us.
Just having a day. I think it's. Did I have my hair like this at the time or no? No, I didn't. This lady just came and just couldn't let us go.
It was the skateboard. She hated it from the moment she saw it.
So,
Had black ladies on it too.
we checked in the what do you call it? We checked in down below.
And they're like,
Got on-
take everything the fuck back.
So first off, the kiosk to the
They're like, you guys.
You can't
They're
bring
like, walk
any
the
of
fuck
it.
back. They're
No.
like, take out.
First, we literally go to try to check in at the kiosk. The kiosks don't work. We go up to the lady, like, hey, the kiosks don't work. She's like, go use that one. We go use that one. They all don't work. It's like, you just sent me back here to walk all the way back to. So we go back. I'm like, yeah, I just did it. It doesn't work. And she's like, no, you have to wait a second. Like, I'm like, no, exactly. Like, I've done that multiple times. It's not working. And what did she say after that? She got attitude with us.
She's like, well, that skateboard will not be allowed on.
And they charge like $100 for something 5 pounds over.
Bro,
the
I
bag.
put my skateboard in my jacket. Remember that? In my pants.
There's a
She's
video-
like, did you have to? I was like, I need to go to the bathroom real quick. And she's like, okay, it's right there. And I come out. She's like, did you have to change out of your skateboard or something like that? Some fucking annoying shit. And I was like I just ignored her. I was like, excuse me? She's like, did you have to change out of your skateboard? And I was like, I just ignored her. And she was like, oh, you're gonna ignore me? Nice. I was like, shut the fuck up. Like, I was bitching. Like, shut up.
Well,
Bitching.
Angelo and I were like arguing with Louisa.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
This is Luisa. So I have my backpack, the camera backpack, and it has the tripod on the side clipped to it, which is totally allowed. It's a backpack. It's what's meant for it to do to hold things on.
so it's my fault for picking a Frontier flight.
Yeah,
That was my fault.
that's Ghetto Airlines. Never fly that shit. But you have to fit it in this little metal box by the by the flight desk. And so I put my backpack in, and it fits because it's a square backpack. It fits in the thing for the carry-on. It's like, all right, cool, we're good. And this is after Jess had to take out her stuff, and I put her laptop in my
Angelo
bag.
had already like gone through.
I was
the-
already in the damn thing.
And then I got stopped.
I should have just left my.
And then Angelo came out. And then that's when.
Like if I was carrying a water cup in there, she'd have been like, "You can't do that." Like.
She really
She was
had
tweaking.
targeted
Yeah.
us from the moment she saw the skateboard.
What do you mean? Oh, is it lagging?
Yeah.
Can y'all hear us? Is it lagging or are we good?
Chat.
You want the Wi-Fi?
I'm not.
I think we've run out of service, you guys.
Chat, did you steal all the Wi-Fi?
But we have been live for an hour, so I think we can end it here. I think we found our time.
We did go through all the questions.
So,
What's the wildest party you've ever been to?
well, I think that's it, you guys.
In college.
Oh no, this is good.
What was it?
But we're
It used to
almost
be like
done, you guys.
basement
We have like
parties.
1 minute left.
In college, it would get pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Get pretty turned up.
Good. Do you
I
honestly?
guess so.
You guys just get in your trucks, go to the cornfields, and drink in the back and party.
No, that was in high school.
Oh.
And like in Des Moines, it's like a city. So
It's like an actual
there's
city,
downtown
yeah.
Des Moines.
Mhm.
Like I was going to downtown Des Moines all 4 years of college. I had a fake ID and stuff.
Mhm.
And yeah, I had a
Is
few.
Gucci? Y'all believe in you? We could do it like 10
What state was it?
Guys, the camera's about down. We just changed
Fake
up the
was
battery real
flour.
quick.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
Do you guys believe in UFOs?
No.
Did you guys ever have like scary ghosts in your like scary dreams?
I believe in ghosts.
Reoccur and happen to you as a kid?
Yeah, I used to have sleep paralysis.
I've only had that one time in my
We
life.
just talked about this.
I remember everything.
Used to have sleep paralysis and would like wake up and couldn't move or yell for help or
We're back.
I don't remember that. When was this?
Literally 2 nights ago.
That happened?
No, it didn't
We
finish
were
the story.
talking about doing it.
Oh.
Wait, what was the story? What story? Was it the UFO story? This one? Someone was starting a story? See, this is why
What were we talking about?
you say you remember everything, so this is the perfect time for Calvin to come in.
Oh, you're talking about the bag from Frontier. We just sent
Oh, so then the bag.
that was about it though.
So no, I took the bag I took Jess's laptop out because it wouldn't fit. It was like round.
And I took a pair of pants out and like put them on over my leggings.
We're doing the most for
And
this
my
lady.
bag fit.
Getting dressed right in front of
And
this lady.
they had already let Angelo go.
I already walked in, and then I see they're messing with Jess. I'm like, okay, I gotta go back. Calvin has a skateboard in his hand, so he's like, I gotta get on the fucking plane. Like he's like,
Calvin's
fuck yeah.
sprinting with a skateboard in his pants.
Where Calvin's talking about just walk, don't turn around, just keep going. That's where one of those moments Calvin did that. He just got in and dipped. So then I'm like standing there with Jess, and she's like, no, your bag's not gonna fit in that little metal box. It doesn't fit anything besides a purse.
Give me your fucking money.
So then
That's how she was. She's
So
like,
then-
yes.
I take out Jess's laptop, put it in my bag, and then we're like about to walk on. She's like, okay, now do your bag. I'm like, bitch, I just fucking did.
Bro, no,
So I'm trying to be godly at this point. I'm trying to be godly. Like,
I
trying,
was
you
kind
can't
of
comply.
making a scene.
You
I
can't
was
comply.
speaking loud.
If you hold them up, you're gonna hold everything back. Like if they're really good, if they get me, oh, I'm causing hell. Like everybody's getting.
And then I just
30
realized,
minutes,
like,
I don't care,
I was
I'll
like,
wait.
I was like, I'm glad I'm in the position to be able to pay for it. But like, the old me wanted I would have cussed her. I probably not got on the plane. But yeah. So then she's like, okay, now do your bag. And so I do it. I put it in. It fits, but it just has the tripod on the side of the bag. So then.
But that's not even what she said at first. At first, she was like, "Oh, your backpack is like going up and over. It has to all be smushed down and
Like
fit
all in the
totally
cup, yeah.
inside." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "So every other backpack that I've watched you put in this bin that has
That's
gone
what I would say.
up
I would
and
say
over,
let's stand here and watch everybody
That's
first.
what I
would
said.
say. That's how
I
would
was
do
like,
it.
every
let's
other
watch everybody.
backpack that has already gone on there that you let on that went up and over like that in the bin is not supposed to be on that plane." And she literally was like, she just like
Mhm.
looked at me, and I was like,
I would have been a snitch. I would start snitching. I'd be like,
The
look
tripod.
at his bag right there.
The
You just let him
tripod.
on. I'd be like, hey, no, come back, dude. You gotta pay. I'd be like, hey, bro,
No,
no.
but
If I have to pay, you gotta pay.
The thing is, though, is that when you get on the plane, or no, when you check your bag, they have to make sure it doesn't go over the thing, apparently. But it was fine. My shit fit in the box.
but it's like a backpack. It's a square thing, and a backpack obviously goes like this. So there's like this much of a backpack that is always gonna fit like over that thing. That's a backpack, standard personal item backpack.
It was like for a purse, basically, that can only fit
It was
in
like a
that little thing.
briefcase, yeah.
Yeah,
brief
like laptop. You could no clothes. Like,
But she told me, she's like, no, your bag's not gonna fit now because you just put her laptop in your bag, so
And then
now
it
we need to
fit.
check. And then it fit, and then she's like, no, it's above that thing. I'm like, you just got an answer for everything I gotta say, huh, bitch? Everything. You just got some rebuttal, don't you? So I was like, you know what? Let me just stop the fight, just end this struggle.
And then there's a guy on the plane who was like tweaking.
He was drunk. He was faded.
do girls trip off of loose skin? I'm in that stage of weight loss and I'm pretty muscular, but I got slight flabs around my waist.
Only way
You
to
know?
know is to find out, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Go hit the market. And if you don't like the market you're shopping in,
Market.
there's plenty of different stores with lots of different quality material.
Different kinds of customer
Yeah,
service.
different, you might be going to Walmart. Now you're going to Costco. So,
With the cost of low.
no.
Or
No, they don't care.
No, girls don't care, do they, Jess?
No.
I don't think she really even. She's never talked about it. She's never mentioned.
I wish you were a regular boy.
Like, what would I
Like
even
yeah,
say?
like I wish you grew up normally. Like I don't know. I think it's a testament to how far I've come. Like
Yeah.
what I've done in my life.
All right, Deanna. Yeah, I think we're gonna get off to you guys, but we will be back on tomorrow. You already know
Buenas
what's up.
noches.
Come talk to us tomorrow. We love you guys, and we will see y'all on the next stream.
Bye.
And as always,
Don't wait, lose weight. We out, baby.
Should have said that with you guys.
Yeah, I know. That was
I
fun.
wasn't confident